Conjoined twins have fascinated the world for generations, but sisters like Abby and Brittany Hensel and Carmen and Lupita Andrade are proving that their lives are about much more than curiosity. They're about resilience, independence, and thriving against the odds. From pursuing careers and building meaningful relationships to sharing updates about love, marriage, and family dreams, these remarkable women continue to challenge assumptions about what life can look like for conjoined twins. Their stories have recently gone viral again as people react to their milestones and inspiring journeys. In this video, we're taking a look at some of the most powerful reactions to their life updates and the conversations happening across social media.
In other news, it looks like TLC stars conjoined twins Abby and Brittany Hensel are mamacitas now. They were spotted carrying around a newborn in a small Minnesota town, and all people can wonder is the baby theirs? And if so, how was the baby conceived? Now keep in mind, one of the twins, Brittany, got married not too long ago, so it's not that unfathomable that they would have started their family by now. Neither the twins nor husband has confirmed really anything about their relationship or if the baby is actually theirs, because they do tend to keep matters like that private, as they should. However, the twins did share this slideshow to their TikTok that features the cute little baby in tow.
1, 2, 3, it's a Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre. It's like this and like that and like this and it's like that and like this and like that and it's like this and like that and like this and.
Now, apparently these pictures were taken as they were about to walk into the school that they work at. If you didn't know, they are 5th grade teachers. You know what? They deserve all of the positivity in the world, and I'm glad the twins got the happy ending that they deserved. They are clearly living their best lives and then some, so how could you be mad at that?
Folks, this right here should be an unforgivable sin. This is nasty, nasty work. Now, I don't know if y'all know these two ladies right here, the famous conjoined twins. They say her name is Abby and Brittany. I don't know which one is which, don't ask me, okay? But what I do know is they attended a college together, obviously, and they were charged for 2 people at this university. Like, y'all could probably hit me with some logic to make that make sense, but that just feels wrong. You know what I mean? That just feels off. I mean, we can get into the situation of the marriage and like one of them is married and then we could get into that. But 2 tuitions? Shame on you. Admin board, financial department, shame on y'all. That's dead ass wrong.
Asking, couldn't you just sedate the other one at nighttime? The answer to that is no.
Lauren's talking about the conjoined twins, Abby and Brittany. You know, these girls. And the news recently came out that Abby married this guy, Josh, and people have been losing their minds over it, which, like, just leave them alone. They got married in 2021, so they're obviously trying to hide it from all y'all. But one of the questions Lauren was talking about was, can you just sedate Brittany at night? First of all, what kind of question is this? And second of all, as Lauren said, no. Abby and Brittany share everything from the waist down. Everything from the waist up, they have their own stuff, but it's still conjoined. Like, they have their 2 hearts, but their blood vessels are all in a network inside their body. So anything you give Abby, it's going to affect Brittany and vice versa. My theory, they're all married. You can only marry one person on paper. But I'm sure with how close they are, they both have emotional connections to that man. And yes, everything that Abby does with him, Brittany's going to feel too. But it's none of my business and none of yours. I just hope they're happy.
Conjoined twins Carmen and Lupita did an exclusive with People magazine where they opened up about Carmen's marriage from last year and how the 2 women make this work. Carmen and Lupita are 25 years old, and Carmen married her longtime boyfriend Daniel last year in an intimate ceremony. Carmen and Lupita are very active on their social media accounts, and they've been very open about the crazy misconceptions people have about them, as well as some of the crazy questions they get. They have even done a Q&A trying to answer some viewer questions and clear up some of the miscommunications, including answering some questions about how exactly their body works.
Yes, one of us can be awake and one of us can be asleep.
No, we cannot control each other's limbs or halves.
I have the right foot, so I drive.
No, we cannot read each other's minds.
We share a bloodstream, so if we drink or hypothetically get high, we'll both feel it.
We have 2 different stomachs, so we feel full at 2 different rates.
Kidney each, our own arms, 1 leg each. Took a long time with physical therapy to learn how to walk. Yes, we can feel where we're attached, but other than that, it starts losing feeling, like, the more that we go in our own directions.
If you followed Carmen and Lupita on social media, then you know they have a fantastic sense of humor, but even they admit some of the questions they get are absolutely ridiculous. Now, the lady said one of the questions that they've gotten actually quite a bit is what happens when one of them pass away.
I don't know about the death thing. We're not fucking...
We share a bloodstream. So, eventually, sepsis will kick in, and obviously, within hours or days, the other one will die. But we're not dead, so why always ask us that?
Carmen met her husband, Daniel, who's 28 years old, on a dating app, and her sister, Lupita, actually encouraged the relationship. Now, the two of them said they get a lot of really awkward, inappropriate questions, and of course, one of the main questions is about their sex. Now, it's different for Carmen than it is Lupita. Lupita said that she gets questions like, are you ever going to love Daniel? And she said this really bothers her because to her, he's like a brother. When it comes to intimacy, Carmen says she's not an overly affectionate person anyway, but she said, I think there's a certain societal expectation that there needs to be affection the entire time within a relationship. She said, all we do is joke around a lot of the time. And ultimately, if her sister Lupita isn't comfortable with something, then they talk it out and it doesn't happen. And Lupita simply said she has a phone and headphones, so she doesn't care. And when Daniel was asked about his connection with Carmen, he said she's just a genuine person, having a funny personality. And I mean, look at her. She's adorable. I love my wife. We definitely shared that deep connection of loving animals as well. They also talked about this topic during their Q&A, and they answered some viewers' questions about this as well.
We share a reproductive system, and we both felt our pain when we had endometriosis. So you do the math of your weird, inappropriate questions about sex. No, my boyfriend isn't dating both of us.
I don't want anyone.
2 separate hearts, 2 separate lungs, 2 different stomachs that connect into one digestive system, 1 reproductive system, and I also have a detached reproductive system, or uterus. I have a detached uterus. Can't have kids, don't want kids, my partner feels the same way.
Basically, they want the world to know that they are 2 separate individuals and they just want each other to be happy.
These incredible stories remind us that life doesn't have to follow a traditional path to be meaningful, fulfilling, and joyful. Abby and Brittany Hensel and Carmen and Lupita Andrade continue to inspire millions by living life on their own terms and showing the world what determination and sisterhood truly look like. What do you think about their journeys and the way they're redefining expectations? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more reaction compilations and inspiring stories. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.